Corr has been given 1 match suspension for his hit on Ollie Lord here. This is an absolute coach killer because he gave away a free pretty much straight in front of goal. At this point in the game where everything is so crucial, give away a free here would be absolutely frustrating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little right.
Nick Blakey will be feeling pretty sore and sorry for himself after he double grabs this mark and then slams his head on the ground, and the commentators say he's got a pretty long neck to whiplash. It's a bit harsh.
Whitmore is a key defender this year without Rampy and the McCartans.
That hit hard.
He's doing a pretty good job.
If you guys are new here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. On to the next one. Sam Butler has been given a fine for this hit on Hibberd. Absolutely no need for this. I think this is just pure frustration. Yet another coach killer. Cameniti has the easy pass over the top to Owens to kick an easy goal. Instead he takes the bounce and then tries to pass it to him, but he actually kicks it to 2 Crows defenders. I would be furious.
He's seen enough. Why did I get back into coaching again?
Somehow Chad Wingard finds some space, he evades a few defenders and then takes a somewhat easy goal, a little bit under pressure, and then somehow misses absolutely everything.
Found space!
Hard to believe. That was hard to believe what happened there.
Gee, I reckon Dylan Moore missed a trick.
Jai Newcombe, what a dirty player, has absolutely smashed Oliver in this confrontation here. If you actually have a look at the review, this is soft as butter. You've got to do better than this, Oliver, surely.
Prohibitive contact. Why doesn't it go to the person that was hit, Gary? Why does it go to the ruckman?
The ruckman will be happy with it. He gets a free stat.
All up. If you have a look right-hand side of the circle, you can see Newcombe. Oh, my goodness. Gary.
Must have got him in a really sensitive spot, Jason.
The game's already over at this point, but Duryea has an easy running goal here and somehow absolutely shanks the kick. This is reminiscent of the Hawkins flop we saw last year, but this one was definitely free. I don't know how the umpire didn't pay this. He was right there. I guess because O'Connor put too much mayo on it, he didn't pay the free.
Plays on Dusty and kicks his 4th.
Yeah, it looks like 2 hands in the back. He's probably got a fair case there, BT. Yeah. Just a little bit of a shove.
Jake Waterman cops some friendly fire here as he gets a ball to the face. Ouch.
For Jake Waterman from in the firing line.
Ginnivan kicks the ball forward, I'm assuming towards the advantage of another forward, and it just keeps bouncing and goes through for a goal. This is a very odd goal, and you can see by his reaction he probably didn't mean to kick a goal here.
Goal! He didn't mean field tape.
Gryan Miers sells the candy really awesomely here, but unfortunately cannot finish with a goal. It's very close, but the candy was awesome.
Just misses.
Yeah, the candy was nice, JB.
Tom Jonas was probably centimetres away from getting another suspension here for his almost high hit on Cam Zerha. 2 absolute balls going at it. Love to see it.
Yeah, Jonas, well, he braced for contact as he was about to tackle, and it did get him high.
It's always funny when you see someone like Isaac Rankin who can kick a goal from the boundary on the run under pressure, but then a set shot at goal absolutely shanks it.
As for the lip readers out there.
Did I miss the memo? Does Tom Jonas absolutely hate North Melbourne here? He just cleans up Stevenson here. Clean hit, but this was awesome. You love to see clean hits like this.
Huge Dwayne. Made sure he wasn't staying in play, that's for sure.
That's one. Yep, and that one was legal. Goldstein.
Jonas again takes a kick from basically the 50-metre mark here, almost off one step, just absolutely bombs it and it goes through for a goal. Only his 2nd goal in his career. Pretty impressive, really. Extremely poor kick in here from Burton, and it's turned over, and the North Melbourne eventually score the goal. While the game was in the balance here, this was a pretty bad turnover, but in the end Port Adelaide make North Melbourne pay. I'm surprised Murphy didn't get a misconduct charge for this, as he just completely dacks him for no good reason. This was not in the play, it was after the play, after the ball's out of bounds. It might be worth a fine. Roo and everyone else included didn't know Patrick Parnell could actually get up and take a mark like this. This possibly contender for mark of the week, not mark of the year, but it's a pretty good mark. Very impressive.
Let's have another look at it. Oh, yes, please.
Curtis takes a good mark and he has the chance to drop punt or kick across the body, and he chooses the latter and then absolutely hits the wrong side of the ball, and this goes out of bounds on the full. I can feel the Chief coming through the TV.
Deep breath to continue the fight back. Wow. It's hard to believe.
Pedlar almost stuffs this goal up, but Ben Keys makes sure of it, and in the end, even the umpire kind of looks a bit confused about what happened, but the goal is paid.
We'll wait for confirmation. It's a goal.
Did his own umpiring there, Keys.
Pedlar had so much more time and space here, but he goes to the check side and then absolutely shanks the kick in the first quarter, and this was one of two shanks in the very first quarter. McDonald was pretty late with the spoil here on Powell Pepper, but was this worth a 50-metre penalty? I'm not entirely sure.
The umpire said he was holding his ground, so and let's see where the 50 comes from this.
Well, the 50 was, he said the spoil was just late, dragged it out of his hand post the mark being taken.
Fair enough.
This is the second one that I was talking about. Soligo has a shot at goal and he too shanks the kick.
Walker wasn't far off. Straight on the ground, O'Brien had an impact, but the eventuality was not a score. Out of bounds on the full Soligo.
The camera zoomed in on Sheuy at the wrong time. Did you pick a winner? I know the coaches say keep your eye on the ball, but Phil Thorpe takes this a little bit too literally.
All he can do is laugh.
Yeah, he lost. It's like he was trying to put it into the back.
Membrey takes a very courageous mark here, and his feet are taken out by his own teammate, and eventually he hits his head on the ground, and you can see that he is out cold instantly. The arms go stiff. This is not good news for him.
He's knocked himself out with might have,
He's
been on the ground. That hand.
Let's see if the back of his head does go. He has his legs taken out by teammate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, yep. Thud. Watch his hand, as you called.
Pretty impressive that Jack Hawkins is still playing football. I think BT meant to say his son, Tom Hawkins. Just a little slip of the tongue.
Yanks it a little left, working back, and he may have just got it. He has. Tom Hawkins, of course.
Both the Richmond and Cats ruck were not ready for this throw-in by the umpire. I feel like this was very quick. The ball went out and it was probably about 10 seconds later the ball was thrown in. Very strange that the umpire didn't even call this back, as clearly both of them were not ready.
Gee, there's no ruckman ready. Wow, the ruckman was still walking back to their mark.
They weren't watching BT.
They weren't. They were still going back to their mark, and the umpire just threw it straight in. Normally they give them a little bit of time.
This probably should have been a free kick to Bobby Hill here, but then it wasn't paid a high tackle. So if it's not a high tackle, then he had enough time to get rid of it, so should have been holding the ball. But the umpire didn't pay either. That's pretty strange to me. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's the end of the episode. If you've liked it, please do like and subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment below of what your favourite Indigenous jumper is for next week. For me, I think the Saints is the best one for me. Leave your comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the suspension video in the next couple days. Thanks for watching.